Hi YouTube, it's Daniel. Did you miss me? I missed you. um, so, long time no see. I feel really bad actually, because I, of course, went and said I was going to do more videos. Promised videos in March, and it's May now. And yeah, it just didn't pan out. You see, I posted my last video on February the 28th, right? Like, I know you guys don't want any more excuse videos, but I'll try and make this more interesting than the average excuse video. The stories are actually pretty interesting, if that makes up for anything. But yeah, I feel I owe it to anyone who's interested to give an explanation, or to give the explanation. So you see, it was February 28th when I uploaded my last video promising new videos, and well, sure enough, fast forward a week to March 7th, or March 6th, sorry, it wasn't quite a week. It was really foggy out, and I usually don't mind the fog, right, but I was driving, and the car I had at the time got absolutely totaled by an F-150 truck. Does anyone remember when trucks were kind of similar size to a van? Like the average Ford truck or whatever, pretty much any truck. They weren't much bigger than a minivan, right? Well, the overall height. Now they tower over they're monsters. They're like the old trucks mated with monster trucks. It's ridiculous. This guy totally trashed my car and almost killed me. Or so my father says when he looked at the totaled car. Apparently I'm lucky to be alive. But yeah, so that was my car, right? It was I got hit on the side, and my whole passenger. I'm so grateful that there's no one in that passenger seat at the time, because that would have. I don't think that would have been terrible. I don't even want to think about that. But yeah, so that side got totally collapsed in, and the truck seriously had a bit of bumper damage, and that was about it. And it's not like I drive a smart car either. It's or some tiny car like that. It's not a huge car, but it's a decent sized car. Well, drove. That car's gone. So that left me in a weird scenario, because I didn't have a car anymore. I was fine in the end. I actually came out of it without a scratch. Fortunately, I was really lucky. But yeah, so don't worry, I wasn't in the hospital or anything like that. But yeah, my car was gone, so I didn't really have any means to get to and from work. And so I ended up actually walking from where I live all the way to work, and I work in a different suburb because I work in a part of the city. So I decided I was just gonna walk. It's not that bad a walk. Bit time consuming. I almost thought of doing something Ray William Johnson with his Breaking NYC. I almost thought of walking around and talking to the camera on the way there, doing vlogs like that. Breaking St. V. That's the nickname of the suburb that I have to work at, or that I work at. I never ended up doing it. I don't know how he does it. He walks around New York, there's people everywhere, and he's just talking to his camera, all cat. I guess maybe it's those flips are hard to notice or something, but I would feel so weird doing that, because mine's a Sony Cybershot, and it's pretty noticeable. Hello there, folks. They'd notice. So I never ended up doing that, although I'd considered it. So I had to walk. So that took up a lot of time, and then work just got really freaking complicated after that. Yeah. Because work's still kind of complicated. I don't know, they keep changing stuff around. It's just weird. So I just have not had. I did eventually get a new car, thank God. I really like it too. It's a really nice, pretty car. Well, for me, nothing it's nothing amazing. It's not let's get my Ferrari or whatever. But yeah, it's a nice car. I'm happy to have it. once you lose a car and you're used to driving around, it's really different. Like, you lose so much freedom just in losing the car. And I actually went through the whole losing my car without ever taking the bus. Keeping up my record of never ever being on a transit bus, yay. That's not exactly why, just I didn't feel like I'm figuring out the transit systems. I don't know. Everybody finds it hard to believe too. You've never been on transit. I guess it's because like I didn't always live in the city first, so the transit buses didn't come up. But yeah, no one ever believes I've never been on a transit bus. Everyone's always thinks it's weird that I've never had Booster Juice, which is like a smoothie chain up there in Canada. Never had one. People at work are like, "What? It's so good." And what else? Oh, energy drinks. I've never had an energy drink. Some people find that weird. Yay! I've almost considered having energy drinks lately. I could use some energy. But that's what I've got face smokers for. Sugar buzz. But yeah. So yeah, like I did get a car again eventually, but like work's just been weird. It's been like busy. Like I feel bad too because I've had time for Facebook and like the odd post on a few forums I visit, but like I don't know. I actually have one or two people from YouTube on Facebook, so I don't know if you're sitting there and thinking like, why does this kid spend all his time on Facebook and no time on YouTube? I doubt they are. Because but if you are, the answer. It's not actually because I consider Facebook a priority. I don't know why I did that. My face feels irritated. But anyways, Facebook's such a low effort thing. Like you just go on there and waste. Like plus like I live in a house full of people's annoying siblings and whatnot, and it's pretty hard to find time like because. I'm not in the house that much to begin with. I've got lots of other stuff going on that takes me out of the house, and I don't want to film outside where other people are because it just feels weird. But on top of that, like, you know, when I am home, it's weird filming with like people around. Like I know, like some people on YouTube are like, they just don't care. They just go into their room and start talking to the camera, and people are like, what are they talking about? They're talking to the camera. The camera? Do they think there's like people inside? There are. The internet people. I'm scared. I'm kind of in a stupid mood right now. But yeah, so I can't really do that. I don't know. My dad's like hardcore against, my father's like hardcore against the internet. On top of that, he's all like, he thinks Facebook and YouTube and all that's a stupid waste of time, and I don't know, it just I can't just sit in my room and like talk to the camera while other people are sitting, especially because like my room's walls aren't that thick, so like I remember I tried doing that one time, like just I talk quietly and all you could hear is like my siblings arguing outside. You could hear them better than me, so that's why we don't do that. At this point I'd like to interrupt the video because I managed to film over 10 minutes yet again. Actually, in fact, this time I filmed a whopping 14 minutes of film of me just rambling like an ADD crazy kid. So, this is the intermission to let me inform you that the exciting conclusion will be uploaded in a separate video because YouTube doesn't love me and let me upload 15-minute videos like some people. So stay tuned. This video is long time no see, ... and the other one will be posted as a response, and it is called Did You Miss Me? 'Cause they rhyme. So stay tuned.